There are currently 4,000 centre-backs on FC24, and the number is rapidly increasing as EA have made it their mission to get you to change your centre-backs every single week. But in today's video, I'm about to tell you who I consider to be some of the best and worst centre-backs on FC24. Before we start, I just want to say that I've not included heroes and icons other than SBC cards, as I've not tried most of these cards and therefore can't really give an opinion on them. Starting off with the most played centre-back on FC24 with over 6 million games, Raphael Varane. This guy needs no introduction. He's been haunting us for years and he's still insanely overpowered. He is going into the God tier. The most popular centre-back on Footbin is Centurions Thiago Silva, which is understandable as is a very well priced SBC. He's got the Anticipate Plus playstyle and overall it's just a great card. But for me, he just doesn't make it all the way to the top, simply because he feels a little slow at times due to his 72 acceleration. So he'll be going into the A category. Laurent Blanc. Now, where do we start? I absolutely hate playing against this old man. He makes me want to destroy my PS5 every single weekend. Absolute nightmare. And I swear every single one has done this SBC. I've only used his loan, and I have to say, he wasn't my favourite. Like, don't get me wrong, he was really good. But I just didn't feel like he had that X factor. Probably just a skill issue though. So this is one of those. Based on how he performs against me, he would 100% go into the God tier. But based on my own experience with him, I'd have to put him in the A category. So that's where he's going to go. Then we have what is usually Blanc's centre-back partner. Virgil Van Dijk, man. I mean, do I even have to say anything? This is hands down the best centre-back on the game. He's going straight into God tier. Centurions Vidic. Now this is a good card again, but this for me as well, he just doesn't have that X factor. He is really good, but his pace seems to be a problem at times. If you know how to score corners though, he will be an absolute beast in the air, but I'm not, unfortunately, which is why he's just not that great. However, I don't think I can put him any lower than A, so he's going to go into A. Eder Militao. This is honestly one of my favourite centre-backs on the game. I thought that 74 composure would be a problem, but it turns out that it really doesn't seem to matter for a centre-back. If I could pick two centre-backs for my team, it would be Van Dijk and Militao. Unfortunately, I have had to bench my Militao because of chemistry, which I'm really sad about because he is unbelievable. However, I do feel like this is one of those cards that some hate and some love. You know, whereas with Van Dijk, for instance, everyone loves him because he's just unbelievable. Next up is Saliba. Now, I hadn't actually used this card until quite recently, and wow, have I missed out. What a card this is. And now he's only like 3k on the market. It's unbelievable. So, I actually think I have to put him into the God tier category as well. Road to the Knockout Darmian. Now, this card was free, which is pretty nice. I'm not using him too much as I don't really use Serie A, but if you're one of those who've done Centurions Berea, for example, then you've got a beautiful link. This card, again, really good. Only lacks a little bit of strength, but other than that, fantastic. What really annoys me about him, though, is his hair in game, man. He looks like flipping Tarzan, you know? I would still fancy the likes of Van Dijk over him, though, so therefore, he'll be going into the A category. Triple Threat King. Now this is a bit of a weird one because on paper he has pretty much everything. The playstyle, the pace, the strength, the work rates, everything. But after using him for 8 or 9 games, I have to say that he just doesn't feel like anything special. I can't believe I'm saying that because the card looks absolutely insane. Like, don't get me wrong, he's good, but he just seems to be missing that final little juice that takes him from good to insane. So for category B, we have the likes of Kimpembe, Marquinhos, Alaba and Rudiger. This is my complete list. Now again, I've not included heroes and icons other than SBCs, and so there's obviously a lot of the top cards missing in this. Let me know what you think and if you agree or disagree with some of my ratings.